Welcome back, friends, to the art room. It's me, your girl, Miss A. Today we're going to talk about onomatopoeias. Okay, onomatopoeias are sound words like pow, zap, ping, boom. Okay, onomatopoeias are those sorts of words. They are words that spell out a sound. Okay, so for example, like a cat says meow, so the word meow would be the onomatopoeia. A cow goes moo. The moo is the onomatopoeia. Okay, if an explosion should occur, kapow is the onomatopoeia. Okay, so traditionally in comic books back in the day, onomatopoeias were used quite often. All right, like in the Marvel comics, Hulk always smash, Hulk smash, as he destroys something, a car or whatever. Smash with the exclamation mark is the onomatopoeia. A car goes zoom, onomatopoeia. And this one, zop, roar. Apparently, that's the sound when you make when you get chin checked. I don't know. I've never been chin checked. But yes, so onomatopoeias. So what we are going to do, friends, is that we are going to create an onomatopoeia. And for this project, you're going to need 3 sheets of paper. One for your choice of onomatopoeia word. I don't care what word you chose, but one for the word, one for the middle ground, and one for the background. You're going to have 3 pieces of paper. Miss A, I don't have any paper. What am I supposed to do? It's totally okay. You can just have some regular loose leaf paper. That's totally fine too, okay? So what you would do is you would do all your work on the loose leaf paper and just simply use your markers to add color. So for this project, you will need some paper, either some, printer paper, or if you do have construction paper, color construction paper, that'll be cool. But regular loose leaf paper will work just fine. You're going to need some markers. You're going to need a pair of scissors, glue, pencil, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so to get started, the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and on your loose leaf paper or your white printer paper, go ahead and write out your onomatopoeia. Now what I did is when I did that, I made sure that I used bubble letters, right? You can't use stick letters. So make sure that your word is bubble lettered out. And I also would like for you to cast a shadow to one side of your letter, because that'll make it look more three-dimensional. It'll have some some depth, okay? So I just simply took a Sharpie or black marker, and on one side of my letter, I filled it and made it a little thicker. And if you have a letter that has an inside hole, make sure you get the inside hole as well, okay? I added an exclamation mark, but you don't have to, but that's what I did. After you do this, the next thing you want to do is cut out your onomatopoeia. Okay, so I took the scissors and cut out my onomatopoeia. If you happen to have a word, I accidentally tore it, but it'll be okay. If you happen to have a word with a little window, a little donut hole, you have to stab it with the scissors to cut that out, okay? I do have my exclamation mark, which was not attached, so it's separate, but we'll get back to that. So once you've cut out your onomatopoeia, set it to the side because you're going to need that. Then you decide, okay, well, I need one for the middle ground shape and one for the background shape. Now, the shape that you can use is either the cloud and the starburst. I think those are the easiest. The cloud shape, just a simple cloud looking shape, or a starburst shape. Okay, now for my project, I had the cloud shape medium size and the starburst shape was large. You could do the opposite if you want to, okay? So for this project that I'm doing with you right now, I'm going to make it the opposite way. So I'm going to have my cloud be big, not the starburst. I'm going to do the opposite of this one, right? Here's this one. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to have the large shape. Instead of being starburst, it's going to be the cloud, okay? And then I'm going to have the starburst shape be the middle ground shape. See that? Okay? And again, this is just loose leaf paper that I used with the markers. Make sure that when you color, you use straight parallel lines so it doesn't look all zigzaggy. Remember, that's the first coloring rule, okay? So what you would do in this case is you would take some glue and just a few little spots of glue, okay? Go ahead and glue down your middle shape. Doesn't have to be even, it's okay. Just like that. And then you would find your onomatopoeia, see? And you flip that over, a few little dots of glue as well. Okay. And then find a nice spot for it. It could be at an angle, like that if you want. You could do that, because then we can like tilt it. We can tilt it, right? I tore this little area, so I gotta really make sure. I use glue that goes on purple, but it dries clear, and it helps me to really see where the glue is. So I know that it's going to dry clear, so I'm not worried about it. And my exclamation mark, because it was not attached, I'm going to make sure I didn't lose that. I can angle it how I want to. Boom, pow, psh, psh, right? Here's my onomatopoeia, and she's all done, okay? So again, everything in this example was done with loose leaf paper, marker, a pair of scissors, okay? And you just layer these shapes on top of each other. After you do this, you simply take a picture and then attach it to canvas. So, onomatopoeia. Pow, pow, pow. Onomatopoeia. Sound words. See you next time.